Oh, foxes. Hello, foxes. Wonder how my chicken farm's doing. It's been a long time. It's doing okay. To be honest, I could probably do with actually taking some chickens with me. So I want to do some science today. You know what? No, actually, no, because I've not picked those eggs up for years. It feels wrong to use those eggs. That's just one chicken in there. That's my first chicken farm from years ago, and that is how many eggs it's produced in all this time. So I feel inclined to leave him there. But yeah, he's in there somewhere. There he is. See, he seems happy. These foxes are desperately trying to consume him, though. Any chance they get, they'll try to eat him, which I'm not particularly happy about, but what can you do? I would like them out of the way, though, to be honest. Where's the best place for lights here? That's dirt, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, and we want to make this nice and clean and safe for the villagers, or for the sheep. Perfect. And to be honest, why don't we just have loads of this stuff? What have we got in here? I think if we could get... It'd be nice to have some kind of lighting that would not be reliant on the ceiling, because this is quite a low ceiling down here for the redstone. Well, that does look nicer though, doesn't it? Yeah. And then maybe we could every now and again have like 2 of them. And then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's interesting. So I do them 2 apart. Oh, that is not what I wanted actually. I kind of wanted them. I don't know why it worked out like that. Well, I guess we'll just do that. And then we've got this area. And I think, honestly, the jungle planks were nice. Might as well use them. But it's either jungle or, you know what, we'll do spruce. Because spruce is slightly darker. And I think that will just look a lot better. Yeah, that is better. I need to move that chest still as well. I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, this feels so much nicer now. I don't know why the category for this is science and technology, because I don't want it to be. I want the category to be like Minecraft, but whatever. It won't let me change it, which is really weird. Yeah, actually, I think have these like that. Yeah, this looks so much better. Look at all the wool we've got. You get so much, but that's already full. So we need to start getting the resources for the galaxy. On top of that, I probably need to get tough bricks as well. I don't think we should have those frog heads either. I think we should just live with this one. Or at least get rid of the cobble one. Figure out what we're doing with this space too. That needs to be dealt with. Where next? Where next? Pick that up. What's in this? Quite a lot of moss. We'll take that with us to our next build site. Do I have a bed? Yes, I do. Perfect. So we'll do some building now. Might as well. So I'm thinking we've got this area here. Hello, by the way. Hi. Feel free to say hi in the chat. We've got this area here where I've been doing some terraforming. I'm a bit reluctant to start using moss, to be honest. I feel like dirt would be much wiser. But at the same time, there's a lot of it that we'd need. I need to deforest this area as well. One of my goals is to actually turn this into something, I don't know what, but I wanted to have like a lodge over here. See how far away we are from home. We've got all the cliffs as well to build. See how I feel about the moss for now. We'll get 2 or 3 stacks of stuff and see what we can do with it. Because we've got, see, we've been using the gas to place lanterns there. So we've got the entrance to the caves, so this is where the mining is going to happen. But I wasn't sure about this bit. I think really what I need to be doing is getting rid of this block of stuff, this hanging area here, because it's just kind of in the way. Like I could cover it up and I could utilize it. Maybe I'll have a look from this angle how it looks. It's not the biggest thing in the world. It's not a huge obstacle. But at the same time, if I got rid of it, I would open this cavern up a lot more. I'm starting to think we should keep it though, because opening it up would make this really wide open, and also it would bring the edge of the lake really close to the hole that we're digging, which just doesn't feel right. I need more of a space between the two. Also, I always forget that there's actually holes here for snow to fall. So we do get snow on the copper cube. That's 700 copper ore blocks, by the way. At some point I do intend to mine them all, but not today. Could do a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of everything. I'm wondering if we might benefit from chiseling away that and bringing a beacon in here. Maybe getting some. We did a bit of moss mining, we did a bit of silverfish mining. I think maybe a beacon is the next step. The composter and hopper. Can you get one? Do we have hoppers over here? We usually don't actually have hoppers just lying around, but apparently today we did. It's good news. Brewing house in the swamp would have been a really cool idea, but I think we should do that somewhere else. Anyway. So what I want to do now is get a system that's going to turn... I actually don't know how it's going to work. Does it have a comparator on this side? Yeah, it does. It has a comparator on that side. So really I'd be wanting to power so that counts. Okay. Not much I can do about that then, really, unless I go here and do that, and then we can go here like this, and we get suppose and cluster. And I forgot to get another hopper, so I'll go get another hopper. Just one. We only need one more. I love how imposing that build looks. I don't think I'm ever going to change that. I was tempted at one point. We need an observatory though. That's one thing we should get. So now we just get another hopper hit. No, that was not what I wanted. Okay, and then you don't really have to have a chest here, but we can get one. Get a barrel. And then you just get your moss. So that will, yeah, there we go, perfect. Do need to have a bigger sugarcane farm. I don't really know where to put one. I feel like we should just have a manual one out here. It was foolish to try and automate everything. But as I say that, there is a temptation to build flying machines to farm the stuff, but we'll see what can be done. So I'm thinking we build it into the ground level here, and we want to go 14 blocks wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's perfect. We can do that. So we'll base it off the center of this actually. What's fun is we could actually, within reason, we could use the same flying machine for both the bee farm and the sugarcane farm, because we could have a automated system. I think a flying machine would be good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? Yep, so that's going to take up all of that space. Okay. And then what happens over here? He just gave me 44 honeycombs. Cheers. Yeah, because the bees died, didn't they? I remember now. We need to fix this. This needs to be fixed today. Let's go rescue our bees. We'll go get some flowers. Do we have any flowers in here? Not looking like it, is it? A lot of like extra stuff there. Didn't expect that. But we need. I really want to use some of those dead bubble coral for something here. But yeah, I just love the view in this area. So I think we really need to do something with this space. I just don't know what yet. I don't think having any big farms here would be appropriate. But I like the way that looks. Not sure about that building. I think maybe we should just have nothing on that area. I think that would be smarter. Because it's just adding too much. Yeah, I think we need to think about this and how this is going to work. Where these buildings are going to go. This building, it's okay. But I do wonder if it'd be better to have like steampunk tubes out the front. I don't know. I wonder if we need an industrial estate somewhere else. That's what we've got the train tracks for. Oh, that's something I need to do. Is I need to figure out where the Pale Garden is, don't I? Because I wanted to do a bit of that as well. This thing should have finished processing now. Nope. Impressive. Yeah, so it's it was a quick and dirty little building I built on a live stream a while ago, and I'm not sure I should keep it. So we've got the bee farm. The bee farm is currently a bit janky because we screwed up. It's a me problem. I messed up. Those should definitely be in our end the chest. Very important. So yeah, I need to go and fix that. Let's have a look for mangrove wood as well if we've got any. To be honest, like looking at that, I feel like mangrove and cherry wood would be the best for this area. And also maybe, and this is not 100%, but maybe glass. Maybe glass would be nice here. Oh, there's quite a decent amount of mud. Yeah, we've got a lot of resources here actually, haven't we? Wow, there's the sponges that we're missing. And what's this thing do? Oh, this is our piston crafter that we've run out of cobble to put in it. That's what that thing is for. Got our little minecart thing here. Yeah, I don't mind this little village. I'm quite proud of it. And we're going to have the train station out there. Just going to come in through this area here and have a look. Let's see what so we've got the mangrove here. We've got these old doors, which is where I was going to have access to the redstone. But I actually think it's better to not have that. I think it's better to have it just go straight down, and we're going to carve underneath this area. But yeah, the redstone, I really like the redstone in this. I'm never going to take this apart. I really love it. It's an important part of my world. We might swap the moss here for regular moss, so it's not just the pale stuff, because we've got... We're doing pale moss at the moment? No, we're doing... Are we doing pale moss? Have I set this to be pale moss now? Yeah, I have. Okay, so I do want to get some regular moss out. Just do that. So now I want to get that in there, and then this one. Is this one the same? Nope, that one does moss anyway. Yeah, so that should be, get rid of that and get rid of, yeah, so we are now filtering regular moss, but I feel like, I mean, honestly the pale moss would be pretty good to have, but we're going to use the regular stuff for now. You don't get much else as a byproduct, you see, that's the issue. So now moss, if I turn the machine on, I want to actually collect these now, because we're going to use these to feed the bees. So that's why I've gone in here. Got seeds, which you don't need. You get some bone meal out of it. And yeah, looking under here, I feel like we need to get this ready, because I've never actually got around to cleaning all of this up, and I feel like I should have done. Because look, there's even some dirt there. There's some of the old terrain, which is really unprofessional. We need to get rid of that. I want this place to look really nice, because I want to have bone meal powered farms under here that are relevant. But I am thinking maybe we need a district specifically for farms, because we will start having like more and more stuff that we want to build farms for, like kelp for example. I've not got a kelp farm. I don't know if we need one in the main base or if we're okay here. It's hard to know. And you see, that's the exterior there, so I've not actually, that's the actual alright, so that needs to go, does that need to go on further out then? No, it doesn't. So what's going on there, where there's 2 layers of cobble, but that goes out into the grass? How's that work? Right, okay. So we've got upside down stairs there. And what do we have on the other wall? Does that mean it's not symmetrical? Because that might mean that this build isn't symmetrical. I didn't mean to do that. You know, actually, let's do it anyway, because we've got... How much bone meal do we actually got? We've not got any, but okay, right, yeah, so I need to replace... I need literally one block of moss. One block of regular moss. Okay, so we'll put this in the system instead. But yeah, here, I think it's, if you don't collect the moss, it does actually produce it fast enough that you will have like an infinite amount. So it makes the floor of moss, and it has 4 piston pushers to make the stone twice as fast coming in. So it crushes it all just before the next cycle, say. That said, it's run out of moss on that one, but that's fine. That's a me problem. It does seem to be running low, actually. I also wonder about putting stairs in here. Oop, because that's always frustrated me. We will now just allow the bone meal to come over. So it's gonna just all get turned into bone meal and all go into the machine, I think. But yeah, this thing requests bone meal every now and again. You see, it should just be refilling every time. Why is it going down? I'm not even collecting the green stuff right now. That is unusual. I don't actually know what I've done wrong here. Something has changed. Oh no, we're back online. Sometimes it just takes a while to reset itself. There you go, and look at all those beautiful things. We're keeping the flowering azalea bushes. I do kind of like the idea of not having an industrial district and just building all the farms here. But I don't know how laggy it would be. I feel like if I'm worrying about lag, that's going to just ruin the game for me. So I should probably just do it anyway. I'm out of bones again. It's not the perfect machine, and we do need... I mean, I know Silent Whisper's got a much faster version, but I designed that one myself, so I'm happy with it, you know? It has meaning. I'm just going to check out every slide of this. Have a look around here. See what's going on. Yeah, right, okay, so we've got solids. That's fine. So we do need to mine out 1 extra block on the other side. Okay, that's perfect. At least we know now. Is that a zombie guy with a hat? Yeah, this is becoming a nice little town. It's taken a while, but I think it's been worth the wait. Let's breed our bees anyway while we're here. Thank you, sir. Bees. Bees, please. Bees, please. You up for it? No? Anyone else up for it? Quite upset by the amount of bee death that happened, to be honest. It turns out they were all drowning in the collection system, which is really unfortunate. Oh look, the little machines are working. Can we breed these for us? Are you up for it? Are you up for it? Are you? Bees. I can't believe I accidentally crushed my bees to death. Such a foolish boy. Go away, bees, now. Go do your bee duties. Look at him, he's so tiny. Yeah, I love the bees. The bees are a great addition to Minecraft. And I'm very glad that we've got their own designated space for them. Yeah. So, next thing I want to do... It's weird that I ran out of... Never actually placed all the flowers up here. That is odd. That's something that I thought I would have done. Apparently not. So that should help the green grow over there. I really like this tree. This is a fun tree. I'm glad I made this tree. I know nobody's watching right now while it's live. I'm okay with that. There's going to be people watching this in the future, so I'm talking to you right now. I hope you enjoy. So... Why is that not gone? Why has nothing happened here? Oh, hi. I can't get out of here in any safe way. This is actually not perfect. This isn't ideal. Oh, so the bottles have just been spat back out there. Oh, it's just eating the bottles, isn't it? Oh, it's all gone wrong. Okay, it's all actually gone wrong here in the bee farm that I built. That's quite upsetting, to be honest. What has happened exactly? I see. I see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna have... Yeah, this is woefully inefficient. I think we should have a bee donut. I think we need a bee donut. So what's the shape we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by, let's say 15 or something. It doesn't really matter, does it? We've got a load. Bees. Babies. Hmm. Oh, here he is. Baby time for the bees. Oh, he's in the mood. More bees, please. You're in the mood. You in the mood? Bees, please. And we're out of bees. We're out of we can do one more. One more bees. Big bees. Ugh. Maybe not. Yeah, this machine is not good. We need to fix it. I think I over-engineered it, to be honest. It's just too complicated. I mean, look at it. We need to have a way to set that off as well. I think what we really want is to have a bee donut. Magical bee donut. So like the furnace donut we have, but made of bees. I also want to get a lot of tough bricks for the train tunnel. That's really important to me. I don't really fancy mining them, though I could do. I think it might be better if we are to go instead to the trial chamber near the ocean monument. Because we've still not gathered all the items from there. That's a weird visual glitch. Why has that happened? Oh. Is that honey related? What could that be? What could that be for? Why does it do that? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Tough. Green concrete powder. We like that as well. So we're going to go and do some work on the train tunnel. And while I'm doing that, we're going to think about if we should do the what's it called? I can't remember. Can't remember what it's called. Doesn't matter. Still not at full. Why aren't we at full capacity here? We should, right. So that's now at full capacity, which should mean that that unlocks that, which allows this to be composted. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, so we're now at composting level for this. Okay, that's a me issue. There we go. So now the cactus farm is overflowing. It's producing bone meal. Brilliant. Yeah, I think maybe we should just have this place as the factory, because it would be really cool. We've got like the bee factory, be moss. Over here we've got what's it called? Hello, by the way, viewer number 1. Well, you're actually technically viewer number 2, but viewer number 1 left. So you're number 1 now. We got the mud farm here, so that pushes dirt around and then wets it, and we can also dry it out. I've sort of got rid of the drying system. Basically, what I want to do on these YouTube live streams is fix all of the redstone, and I'm thinking there's not much lag here. I thought there was lag, but it turned out my computer was just filled with crap, and I paid a man and he sucked all the crap out. So now it's fine. So I think we should just do our factories here. But I really do want to build something big and industrial looking at some point, somewhere. So I think remaking all these farms somewhere else would be good. Like, just have the basics here, the stuff that we tend to need little bits of, and then have something industrial in that direction. Or indeed, where the Pale Garden is. But I need to go and find the Pale Garden, which is going to be a challenge, because I don't remember where it was. But I know it was near the Woodland Mansion, so I'm going to look on Chunkbase for where the Woodland Mansion is, which I know is a bit cheaty, but I've already been there, so it doesn't really seem like a cheat to me. Is that another bugged out tree? It's weird you see there's little bits of almost caves here. And this is my gate, which separates the two main territories that I've got. So I've got like this area here where we've got like cobble and medieval themed stuff. And then, yeah, mangrove. We need to do quite a bit of building later as well. I'm thinking we should get some cobble, because it's been a while since I've picked cobble up, and we do need it for an upcoming build. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, over here we've got this area, we've got these train tracks which come through this terrain. I want that iron ingot, because why not? We've got the train tracks which come through this terrain and then go into this tunnel, you see. Oh, you've gone. View number 2 has left. We've been abandoned. But that's okay, you're viewer future viewer, so you get to enjoy the stream. Because evidently they didn't. I want to do something with that space as well. I feel like it's a really cool space. It'd be nice to have something going on down there. Okay, so here we've got the main tunnel, and I realise it doesn't look that great. We need to do tough bricks instead of brick bricks. We can use the brick bricks for a different build later on elsewhere in the world. But yeah, we've got all of these 3 shulkers of stone, so we can do a real big stream at some point, just building quite a lot of stuff. Is that another stone one? Where's the next stone one? That's the stone one. Yeah, so we've got all of that stone. We've got all of this misc that we've got to deal with. But yeah, I think tough bricks are probably the way forward here. more stone. Perfect. We're nearly on 4 shulkers of stone from this thing. And we have managed to buy some mangrove logs as well, which I'm very happy about. I'm actually going to put them in there because they're just easier. And I'm going to get... Where are my sea lanterns now? Are we running low again? We shouldn't be. And I think we're going to go for fortune this time. Just to make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, we're out of sea lanterns. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to widen this tunnel a little bit more. But yeah, these bricks here just don't work. They do not work. So we're going to get rid of these. Nice and easy, isn't it? They're just too detailed. I want something that's a bit deeper grey. And the obvious answer to that is the tough bricks. Perfect. Yeah, I think we should go a bit wider here. It'll just look so much better having that gap between the tracks and the wall. You know, sometimes I wonder if Silk Touch it makes the game too easy. Because you don't have to smelt much in the game, do you, really? And Silk Touch is really easy to get hold of. I think there's a lot to be said for the idea of, I know it's a sandbox game, but adding RPG elements. Like, oh, you can unlock Silk Touch as a trade, but only after you do certain challenges. I think we've run out of inventory space. But yeah, imagine only being able to do, like, get Silk Touch after you've done certain stuff in the overworld. So imagine you have to do a trial chamber, for example, and you maybe get like a Silk Touch template. You know, like you can get templates for armor trims. Maybe we need templates for enchantments. And then you've unlocked that enchantment at that point. around here quickly and then go in here. And we'll have a look what we got stone-wise. We didn't pick any extra stone up. We've got a bit of gravel, which I think counts as shit, so that goes in there in the shit box. We've got quite a bit of the stone bricks actually. Yeah, I'm going to just take these out, pop those in there, and we'll just build these now. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. It is night time, Minecraft. Literally is night time. Literally is night time. I can see this. I can see the stars, bro. There we go. Okay, so we've got all those blocks to play with now. Just a quick turn around. I think now what we want is to do this. I hope this looks as good as I think it's going to when it's done. I'm not sure if we need the beacon here anymore. I think we could probably get away with moving it in a minute. I was going to move it to the inside of the mountain and do some mining there. Because the silverfish mining is, it just feels a bit OP. What I think we should do now is like have deep slate slabs down there, so we will carry these on here. I think this is going to look a lot better. Yeah, that feels right. Now I need to go and get the cobble, take that with me, and we'll leave this stuff here because we don't want to use it anywhere else really. So I need it, so we'll take that, we'll take this, and we'll break down that comes with 100%, that comes with, yeah, so I need to clean up this as well. I'm very tempted to sell the stone to villagers, but I think we should probably heal them, do the cheapening circuit first. Train tunnel has been a fun project though. I've enjoyed making it. I think it adds a lot to the world. Like if I can add more stuff to this valley here, cover this valley up. Yeah, the grey looks really nice actually. I'm really glad that I changed that. That looks good. We could have a blue ice path go through here, but I don't know if I'll bother with that. I feel like you should be able to negatively filter items from your inventory. So you could have something like a vacuum bundle or something, and then it would tell you what items you can't pick up. Like you put those items in a bundle and it wouldn't pick up those items into your inventory. That could be really useful, because you just pick up a lot of shit in this game that you just don't need. Like there's a point where picking up rotten flesh just becomes an inconvenience, and I don't like that. You should have the choice to not pick it up. That might be a good idea. Chiseled tough bricks as well. And I wonder too about terraforming this little nook here. There's the space between those two mountains. If that's worth terraforming, probably isn't. But yeah, where are we now? We're getting carried away. I can't remember what I was doing. No, I genuinely can't remember. Nope, it's completely gone. What was I doing? What was my mission today? Need to carve out space for paths. I think I'm going to get rid of that rail thing because I genuinely hate it. Oh yeah, we're going on trunk base, aren't we? And figuring out trunk base, and then figuring out something. We've got a lot of stone just hanging about, haven't we? Oh! When you take items out, it registers. That's very interesting. When you take items out of a shulker, it registers the change. I did not know that. That could be really useful. The coarse dirt we don't need right now. I'm thinking these need to be cliffs as well. I think it could look better. We have already been building a few cliffs while we've been mooching around here. We had a cake farm at one point. I like that a lot. Something about it makes me happy. These are going to start rusting, aren't they? The new update. Oh, they fixed the bug. They fixed the bug. Lets you x-ray the terrain. It's probably for the best. I like this cliff system that we've got going. So stone, a little bit of gravel, andesite, and then pale moss, and then mossy bricks and tuff. It's a good system. We've but one creaking heart. Probably need to make a creaking farm at some point. I don't actually know how to make them. I've not really thought it through yet. I think this needs to have some sort of base. You know what we could do is it would be very tedious, but we could turn this all into mud. I like how we're just slowly inching towards the acacia biome. Which, by the way, that felt so far away when we started this world, because the terrain's so up and down, that acacia biome felt really far away. It's funny how things change. That's what's great about having a forever world, is you get a real sense of time. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, like, look here, we've got all of this. I don't know what actually to do with this space here. I think having it come down is good, but I do wonder, because we've not got much of a... There's not much transitional space here. We're at 2-3 feet there. It's only about 10 blocks before you get to that hole, and I don't know if that's right. We probably need more. It just feels very sudden that there's that gap there, you know? So maybe we do need to actually work with this shape, and maybe we'll cover up this area here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hard to make that decision. But I think we'll just try it out. We'll see what works. Because that's easier. Because we can always it's just one layer of dirt. So rather than sitting and thinking for ages, we can just do it. We'll just do it and see how it looks. That dog just died. And then here, hello viewer number 3, how's it going? We're doing a little bit of casual terraforming, changing the landscape a bit, and then after that we're going to see if we can build something on this landscape. I may also snipe a wolf because it's quite noisy. There is a temptation. I have the equipment. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I think actually, yeah, this might work better because now we've got this solid space. And we can build something on here. And we've got this entrance to the cave system. The whole base, the whole idea we've had since the very beginning is to deal with the ancient city that's underneath that cave, light it up by drilling all the way down, and then having the auto farms inside the ancient city. That was the goal of this world. That's why I picked this seed 2 years ago. That tree is really struggling. Look at that. Oak tree like trapped in a hole. We'll go visit him in a minute. That's it for that. Do we have any grass now? Is our next move. But yeah, I'm not going to have a pale garden out here, I don't think. Or if we are going to have a pale garden, it will be there. I think it'd be nice to have something at least. Hello, zombie. You're really trying to get to me, aren't you? Not going to happen. But yeah, this terrain is very, very open and not particularly safe. And I want to make it so that I can build here. What I want is a big crane leaning into this cavern and pulling the items up from the side of the lake. We will of course get rid of these trees in good time, all in good time. There's not a great rush to do it right now. We'll just do them as and when they get in the way. Oh yeah, we've also got a conduit somewhere around here. And this here, these are my 10 by 10 cube, 10 by 10 wooden platforms. I put ores on them, and then every time I look at that platform, I know if we've got one layer, that's 100 of that ore. So for example, the copper one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We currently have 700 copper ore there. We do actually have more in storage. I think we have somewhere around maybe 2,000 copper ore blocks that we've not processed yet. I'm saving them up for a big project. I say that, but the trial chambers came out after I put that there. So I'm not actually in a desperate rush to use them for anything, but the raw copper itself is a nice block for decorating with, especially with the aesthetic I'm going for. So we are going for like a steampunk kind of style in this world. So anything that can aid that is something that we want. Yeah, I think doing this is a good choice. I think this is a good choice. We do now need to change this terrain a little bit, but here I think I feel so sorry for that tiny tree. Here I think we've got a good system going. It feels right, and we can light up the inside of the terrain whenever we want, and yeah, add some rocks, add some stone to like have that gradual ascent up to this area. And I want to have a path along here as well. I think that would be good. So let's see how this looks. Excuse me, sheep. In the way. So we get to here. Yeah, and if I can just strip the dirt away, strip the dirt and the trees away, that could look really good. Let's do that like this. And this area is going to be pretty dark. It will very soon become. Holy shit! Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, bro. Whoa! I just hoed it. You know what's weird? After all this time, I forgot you can hoe ground. Oh, bro. No. Yeah, so this area needs to be cleaned. See, here's what I was going for originally. There's just a lot of stuff going on in here. This whole area is just crazy. All the arrows that were fired at me. I wasn't even here for very long. I was just like getting... Look, see, we're under the lake there. That's the lake. We've got the drips. See the drips? So we're in the lake right now. And there's all these like different floating caves and stuff. It's just a very weird place to be. Like, this is natural terrain here. This is a cave at Y71. I would really... You know what? You know what we need? We need the lava chicken disc. I've just realised I've not got a lava chicken disc. Can we create one? If we've got a zombie spawner, can we just get a baby zombie to land on a regular chicken? Would that work? I know there's a creeper there. Trying to razzle dazzle me with his sneaky little footwork. Come here. Did I get him? I got him. He died. Okay, so he didn't get to razzle dazzle me in the end. He really wanted to, but he didn't manage. See, there's all these caves here that I've just not dealt with. But they're like endless. Endless caves. I mean, this is... I don't know what's going on here. Yes, we're in like a forest. Underground here. Very dark, creepy forest. Look at that. Actually, covered up forest is actually quite scary looking. I'd never thought about that before, because it's kind of like the dark forest, but actually genuinely quite dark. Nice. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this, these trees. Where's my axe gone? There it is. This ancient tree has been here forever. Oh, it's actually two ancient trees. No wonder it was so gnarly. Good source of oak, though, to be honest. Where's my elytra gone? This guy here. Ally, not elytra. He is not an elytra, he's an ally. Which Where'd the witch go? Why is my shot so poor? Wonder what she dropped. Oh, I've got a really cheap villager down there I've totally forgotten about. I actually don't remember what he does. Shit. Oh, that was a big explosion. Oh, I just placed those dirt. Oh look! A zombie green one. I've never seen a zombie green one before. I've genuinely never seen one of them. We should get chicken jockeys eventually. I really want a chicken jockey. Well, there's a chicken. But where is the jockey? Time to do some cleaning. Actually need them on me. Where's my little ally friend? Hello. Hey little guy, I need you for something. Go get some logs for me. If there are any. If there's any out there, he'll get them. It looks like... Is there a few down there? Hello! We're doing some mining and some crafting. This world started in 2022. And I've just been blown up by a creeper. So we're cleaning that up. As you can see, there is some terrain under here that is the original terrain. And this is the new terrain we're building. We also built this lake here. Oh, I just remembered we need to get that. Get that stuff. What did she give me? Oh yeah, swiftness. So if you kill a witch while they're swimming through water, they will give you a swiftness potion. Because they try to get fast so they can swim faster to fight you. Which is why if you kill a witch in a trident kill with water in it, you will tend to get a few swiftness potions as well, which is fantastic. I very rarely use them, but they're just nice to have. Oh, Wandering Trader. Now would be a really good time to remember that where my emeralds are, but I think I may have left them on the other side of the mountain. We'll see. What are we doing? Are we doing mangrove? Yep. Okay. That is a deal. I don't like mining mangrove, so whenever I get the opportunity, I will purchase it. So over here we have a train track, and through the valley we should have our emerald box. That was a bit laggy. That's okay. And we have our original ice farm here, which is genuinely terrible, but we need to build one anyway because the ice biomes have been messed up by the new update. One really good thing about this update though is that the Wandering Traders don't despawn. So if you leave them alone, come back, bro. As I was saying, if we leave them alone, if I can just do this, look, there we go. And you know what? Why not? Do we need anything else? Blue orchids? I kind of like blue orchids, to be honest. I don't need to buy them, but I don't know if I actually have any. I don't think I have any here. Anyway, not in this biome. And now we've got all this to play with. And yeah, let me just have a look at... Where's my telescope? Yeah, I think this is working better. We definitely need to cover that space up. What are we doing now? And then shovel. And if we can, I think we should sneak some sea lanterns under here. We're running out of dirt already. That's quick. That's very quick. So if possible, we're just going to light up as many areas as we can, because we actually want it to be mob proof where we're building. So here we've got this massive area. I think we should just build a cliff at this point here. It just seems right. We've got a lot of spaces for mobs to spawn. But yeah, this lake I think is the right size now. It used to be half the size. I like it as it is right now. It's pretty cool. We could expand it more. I really don't think it's necessary because we do have that there. We have this river, natural river. So I'm thinking we reduce this. We could drop down, have like a waterfall here, have a drop. But yeah, if you just look around this part of the world, we have a lot of darkness, but we're going to use sea lanterns to light the place up, because then we can just cover them with moss and they're nice and easy to place down. We've got an infinite supply of them. They satisfy a lot of criteria. They're just so easy to play with. No thank you. No. No. I'm going to try and get somewhat random about it. Try not to rely too much on having a solid pattern. You see here it's pretty much going to be mob proof. I really like this terrain, actually. I like it a lot. Why does that torch, right, stop rendering? Look. I don't know if we have a zombie spawner anywhere in this world yet. Genuinely don't remember. If we do have one, it's been a while since I've seen it. Do we have one near the village? I seem to remember that's where the last one was. How's he down there now? How did he survive that fall? That's crazy. I really like this view from here. It's a good view. I'm going to do something evil now. I want to see what happens. Come on, come on. Come on. I think we should do something with this space. Don't know what though. Maybe cut all the trees down, build a cliff up. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of mangrove now. We need like a log box. So we can just break the wood down into the solids. Because we can be more granular like at the storage system itself. But right here we should have just... Yeah, I think that would be better actually if we had like a multi-item storage system for all the logs. Then it'd be so much easier to go around the world and just build stuff with wood. If we had like 64 of each maybe, I don't know. I really like that cliff. Very nice, very fun. And this is like the final finishing touch to make it seem extra legitimate, is to have these. You know what, I want to try something. I hope this still works. There used to be... I can't do it there, can I? There used to be something you could do. So if I like punch air, I want to go, it's not going to work, is it? I have to just do it down here. So we'll get, like if I do that and then I bone meal it. Oh, it does work still. Look at all that. is cool. I'm so glad that still works. You get so many. $54 of them. I'm going to deal with that tree right now. 3 mega trees next to each other. No thank you. It's not something I want to deal with. Yeah, now here we've got this area where we've got these 2 rivers, you see. And I was going to have a tunnel here. Coming through this area. And I still might. I'm just going to get some of those. These, some of them. I don't know if I actually need to do this, but I think having a tunnel here would be a lot of fun, and I think that's reason enough to do it. It's not much of a distance to travel. I think very soon we'll be on the other lake now. It's actually a fjord, isn't it? It's not a lake. Those big deep river things. Okay, this is actually quite a distance, and we're out of space in the inventory as well, which is wonderful news. Happens very often in this game. There's just so many items. It can't really be helped, can it? There we go. So now we're back out. Hello. Can I kill you, please? Thank you. So now we're back out here, where we've got we're gonna have the waterfalls here coming down from the lake, and then here we're gonna have this tunnel, which is gonna lead us to the other body of water. Which is why it's important to chop these trees down. Move them out of the way. And yeah, we've got now access to this lake, to the other village. I do increasingly think that we shouldn't actually have the industrial district at the Pale Gardens because it's so far away. I think we should just have it here. I was going to build like a ruined church there, but I think that just gives me more things to spend my time on, which aren't the main castle. So I think if we just have our auto farms in that area instead, that might be a lot better for us. You know what's really interesting? I wonder where that hole's there. I'm gonna go talk to the villager that we've got. I know we've got a secret villager somewhere that I keep forgetting about, so I want to go see how he's doing here, if he is indeed alive. Yep, still alive. Hello, sir. So what are you? Oh, he's a share buying guy, but he will also purchase lime dye. Oh, I wish he'd purchase green dye. That would be perfect. But you will You will purchase wool. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind buying the shears, to be honest, for my sheep farm. That would be good. He seems to be quite a nice little fellow for us to play with later on. Too many logs you can just casually accumulate very quickly in this world. Yeah, so I've got to chisel through all of this at some point, like this here. You need to chisel through all of that, which is just a lot. There's a lot of it. It's a lot to think about. But I did say it was a mega project. Just sail past our charged creeper here. And land on that lantern. Oh. Didn't quite make it. We need to move this as well at some point. Lots of little details that we need to do. Do we have any cherry wood in this house? We do, don't we, somewhere? Do we have any? Do we actually have any? Yeah, we have cherry wood there. Cherry warped, spruce, oak, dark oak, bamboo. The goal with this house is to have every wood type in it. That was before a few of them came out into the game. But yeah, that is still the goal. I quite like this little patch of land here. I think it's working quite well for us. I actually don't mind that. I think that little thing's quite interesting. We could have that as like the start of the mines or something. You can see where the old mountain ended and the new one begins. We need to start adding snow to the mountain. It looks wrong without it. But yeah, what are we doing now? What to do? Done a bit of terraforming. Oh yeah, we need to do some selling of our goods. And to be honest, we probably need a bamboo farm to fuel this thing. Because the lava thing is just not working these days. Oh. Wait, hang on. Hold on. If I have that, wait a second. So I've got all that sponge, right? Taking that sand as well, we need that sand. I've got all that sponge, but if I go over here to our village, there's... Bro. Oh my god, I never realised just how much sponge we have. Wow, I did not realise. That's amazing. Gonna go drain a bit of this lake as well. I just like doing the admin stuff today. It's one of them streams. So here we have an aquifer. Oh, that's interesting though, I've got the beacon effect down here. So we've got an aquifer that I want to get rid of. And what I've got to do is just dump sand into it basically. Apparently there's a new way to do it. So if you do this, that should, within reason, that should actually like allow you to drain that whole column. I'm gonna try it out. I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest. But yeah, if I go in the middle here, apparently that will... Did that actually work? You know what? That wasn't half bad. That actually wasn't that bad. Because it's drained quite a bit. Oh yeah. Do you look at that? That actually worked. Holy shit. That actually kind of works. 1, 2, 3. I like the new sponge sound effects. You probably can't hear it on the stream, but it's very nice. So if I just go down here now, that should block diagonal water from forming, shouldn't it? So if I just go like this. Has that worked? I don't think that's worked very well. I don't know, it feels pretty quick though. That's kind of okay. I feel that maybe we should not do it that way. I don't think that's really working to the best effect. I do want to go and trade with the villagers. I've decided. I think we need to do that. I think that's very important. Hello. And to actually check on these crystals as well while we're here. Oh, they're doing good. All these beautiful crystals. Let's fortune these up. Always forget to come in here. This is the first amethyst we found, I think. Oh wait, no, actually it's the second one, because we went into the big caves first. We never actually went here we didn't go here for a while, despite its proximity to the village. We just didn't do it. We should really clean this thing up as well, make sure it's safe. Because if I get detonated in here, I would literally break down and cry. It would be the right response. Let's get the hell out of here. There's all these like caves that I've just never explored here as well. There's a lot of stuff. Where's my other 2 shulker boxes gone? Damn it. Let me get that crystal. But yeah, there's all this stuff here. And there's that cave there that I've never really fully explored either. Oh, the shulkers are there, I remember. Okay, cool. Yeah, Cherry Village and train tracks. I'm glad we've started cherifying the village. I think that's been a really smart move. It looks quite nice. It was dead simple as well. Okay, hello villagers. I would like I'm gonna get a lot of crystals out. Oh look, wood. I would like, if possible, to sell you some stone. And then buy some books as well, maybe. If that's something you're into. Anybody into that? All you guys. You guys, look at you. So happy to see me. Maybe not that happy. Are you happy? He's not happy. You guys, do you need to reset your trades or something? I don't really. Do I need to give you some wheat? Maybe? I don't know. What do you need, my friend? I wouldn't mind a globe banner, to be honest. I don't think I've got any at the moment. What do you do, my good sir? I'm breaking. Ooh, very tempting. Very nice. Oh, I see. You all need to have a nap. I understand. I can relate. Okay, let's see how you guys are doing now. Yeah, we need to get paper farm. Needs to be priority, doesn't it? Really. We can get a string farm. We do actually have. Wouldn't mind some like blue taco. I probably need to give you some other stuff, don't I, at some point? So we're gonna start focusing on that as our next trade thing, I think. For now, I don't really want to buy like blue taco. I'll be honest. Doesn't really appeal to me as something that I could give 2 shits about. You know what? I'm not going to buy anything today because I want to save up. I want to save up my emeralds. It's important. How do we have? Do we actually have? What do you guys do? Do you carrots and stuff? Okay. What about you? Beetroots. All right. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Not perfect. You know what? Will that put you in stone mode? These villages are very confusing. I don't know why there's a block of diamond there, but we'll just leave it. Oh, it's from the statue, isn't it? I remember. Yeah, we literally can't do anything with it. I'll just pop it there for now. So yeah, my thinking is the industrial thing needs to probably be a factory. And it shouldn't be too far away from the main base. But I will just check now to see how far away the Pale Garden is. Have a look at this terrain as well. Yeah, I quite like the idea of blocking off this part of the world, if possible. Making the terraforming connect everything so it all has a theme. That'd be really fun. But first, replace these. It's all in there. It's all in there. It's all in there. And for some reason that one's got loads. I love that. That's so fun. Oh yeah, there's our glass. Right, so did I just leave the... I just left the crystals down there, didn't I? Swoop back down. Oh yeah, there's some more wood. Look at all that. 64 cherry woods. 32 pale woods. We're doing good for wood. Pretty good wood. So I want to get these, and I want to get these, and we do a bit of crafting. Look at that, 64. Tinted glass. I love tinted glass so much. The more the merrier. We're going to use tinted glass for our steampunk build, basically. Oh, we've chewed through all the crystals. That was quick. That was incredibly quick. Oh. Looks like we might need more crystals. But yeah, we've got all this tinted glass now that we can use with these things and take them away because they're crap. Right. And put that there and put that there and then make it so it's wax block of copper. These are all wax as well. So look, those go really well together if we just get... If you look at it, you know what, we'll take them downstairs and build with them. I will show you my point that I'm trying to make. Which is that if we had here some sort of tube thing, so we could have like, we'll have it come out here, for example, or something. I don't know, just like that. See how good that looks? It's like a dark purple almost. And that could be the tube for the pumpkins. I think that is the colour we want for the industrial build. 100%. But I wonder whether we should not do it in the field and have it instead at an ocean monument. Because if we have it at an ocean monument, we then also get to farm prismarine and XP. And there's no real biome specific thing that we want to farm other than the prismarine. So it makes sense if we're going to do a steampunky Atlantis style build. We shall use yeah, that's what we shall focus on. But then here, yeah, we've got this area here where admittedly not much is going on in this particular region of the world. I quite like this little village. I think I'm happy with it. An industrial district, I'm kind of torn on it because you wonder, is it worth doing? Is it worth like moving so far away to do one? Or should I have it somewhere else? Like here we've got a gold farm. There's a gold farm there. That's a honey and could be a sugar farm, and a honeycomb farm. That's a paper farm. That's your cactus farm. That's your pumpkins and melons. That's your mud. That's your moss. So we do have some auto farms. How's this looking? Yeah, we're getting quite a lot of stuff out of that. That's cool. So now any excess goes into the other thing, and this can get turned into stuff. So what we can do actually is we can smelt it. Oh, I've just realised we can smelt that down, right? We can smelt that down, get XP for it, and then use the bone meal to get the stuff. Use the bone meal to get turn it into lime dye. But yeah, that is something that I'm going to have to do in the next stream, because I'm going to have to go because it's 2:30 in the morning and I actually have a day job outside Minecraft and books and comedy. There's more stuff that I do, boring day job, so I'm going to go and do that because that pays for my new computer, and then we can focus more on this in the near future. I'll see you in the next one. Now, how do I end the stream? Probably by